Hello, hello, hello. Love Dr. Nikki from Orunum.com here. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is my third in the videos about the specific runes themselves, fourth in my series of a walk through the runes. And today we're going to be looking through the next 5 runes. And those runes are Tiwaz, Kano, Jera, Wunjo, and Fehu. We're going to start with Tiwaz, and Tiwaz is probably one of the most well-known runes. Tiwaz is the warrior rune. Its keywords are warrior, victory in battle, the Norse sky god Tiu, you refer to him each time you say Tuesday, and the war god Tyr. Tiwaz is probably the most well-known of the Elder Futhark runes. Its shape, that of a simple arrow, belies the complexity of the power of this rune. Tiwaz is the rune of the ultimate warrior. It represents the spiritual warrior. Not to gainsay the honor and bravery of those who put themselves in harm's way for the price of freedom, Tiwaz speaks specifically of a deeper battle, the battle of our inner selves. Now the next rune we're going to be looking at, this is Kano, if I can get it out there. And Kano is considered the rune of opening. Its keywords are opening, bonfire, illumination, torch, and fire, and it's associated with the element of water. Kano is considered the rune of opening. Associated with light, Kano makes sure that nothing is left hidden in dark corners. Kano brings the light of the sun, the illumination of the bonfire, and the darkness. Kano casts its light into the shadows and has opened new areas of life to you. Strongly associated with fire, Kano speaks of the fire within. Sounds like a pretty busy rune, huh? Then the next rune we have is Jera. Now Jera is the rune of harvest. And Jera's keywords are harvest, bounty, fruitfulness, and the bounty of growth that aligned with the element of earth. They're also aligned with the 12-month cycle. Jera is associated with the harvest, with the rewards of efforts diligently applied and purposefully acted. As the farmer prepares the soil, plants the seed, and waters, fertilizes, and cares for the growing plants, he is building latent Jera energy that will spring forth for him in the fall at the harvest. This is the energy of Jera. So it's actually a pretty awesome rune. Now next, this is a rune a lot of people like to see come up in their casting, because Wunjo is the rune of joy. And joy is its keyword. Happiness, light, and the absence of suffering and sorrow are also there. It is aligned with the element of the earth, so you can rely on the gifts of Wunjo. All the runes have some association or allegorical presence in the ancient tales and poems. The Anglo-Saxon rune poem says the following about Wunjo. He enjoys who knows not suffering, sorrow, nor anxiety, and has prosperity and happiness, and a good enough house. Now our final rune in this series is Fehu, the rune of possessions. Now Fehu is also keyworded with cattle, prosperity, and nourishment. It is aligned with the elements of both fire and earth, and it is directly related to physical possessions. Most of us are familiar with tales of the great warriors who took to ships with dragons on the prow and sails of striped red and white. What we tend to forget in the warrior discussions of these industrious folk is that the Viking were also farmers and herders of cattle. At one time, a Viking with a herd of cattle was valued far more than a Viking with a ship to go a Viking in. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick walk through the last 3 runes, and I will be doing 2 more videos in this series, and I hope you'll check those out. And in the meantime, you're always welcome to stop by www.orunum.com, and I'm Love Dr. Nikki, and I'd love to talk runes with you. Have a great day!